Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. Welcome to our live QA session. We have Vivek here, one of our CIP former students from 2018 to 2019 New York, and then Conestoga here. Many long. Happy to see you, Vivek. Yes, please. How can we help you now?
All right. Good morning, sir. First of all, it's been a while. I just got a notification of interest, a letter from the IRCC into my profile. My profile currently is in the pool,
Mhm.
express entry pool. So I just wanted to ask you, what does that mean? Notification of interest for PNP.
It's basically like you are in the pool, so Ontario, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, so when you are in the express entry pool, and Ontario goes through all the people who are located here or who fit the criteria, and they invite you to for the PNP nomination.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
I have a question. Is it a positive sign, or like, we can ignore it?
no. It is a good sign. It is basically the provincial and it's a you have an opportunity to get 600 points and to be approved for nomination by Ontario province.
All right. And one more thing. So if
What is
if
your
I
current
go apply,
CRS score, Vivek?
496, sir.
496. So in the next draw, you will be getting it. It's PNP
Yeah.
is the lead process. And I think probably this week or next week, if we have draws, you probably will be getting your ITA because every draw there's it's like 5 to 10 points going. And if there's going to be a big draw, I think you might be lucky with that.
Maybe so.
How
That
did
was
you miss,
my
Vivek?
next
How did you
question.
miss the TR to PR?
No, I was in India, sir.
You were because like everybody, all have most of our
Yeah,
students have already received from
I know, I know.
2018 to
Most
19.
of them, they got the PR. Like, I was in India, I couldn't get it. I missed that opportunity. And since COVID came in, so the express entry stopped, and I was waiting for a long time. And
That is
my next question, I have one more question, sir. So what if I apply through PNP and still my express entry will be valid, right? Like, so I might, if for example, the score comes down to 495 or 490, so still I'll be getting the ITA, correct?
yes, that is fine. Yeah,
All right. And I can withdraw PNP later on if
you
I'm
can
in.
always withdraw PNP. Yes, you can.
All right. And which is the fastest stream, sir? Is it PNP or the express entry?
So basically, express entry, what happens is Ontario nominates you for a provincial nomination. You get 600 points. That increases your CRS score. Currently, you're
Oh,
495. It becomes 1095, and you get an invitation. That's it. So this
that's
is
it.
a different process, and you're getting. So you're just basically a month away from getting your CEC ITA
So it
for the.
doesn't matter even if I go with PNP or not. Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
we
Ah,
go, accept the notification of interest, and
mhm.
we can take it forward from there. Okay,
Is
but
there
I
a
think
time limit to accept notification of interest?
in the email you should actually
Uh,
see it in the notification out there.
okay, let me check that. That is all I have, sir. That's just short and quick questions. That's it.
496, right, Vivek?
Yes, 496.
That is good. So I think hopefully this month, I think in the next two draws, you should get your ITA. So how have you been and where are you working? It's been.
So currently I'm working with a Scotia Bank
Mhm.
as a technical analyst. Currently I'm into automation team.
You're into automation. Okay,
Yes,
that is
yes.
good.
And
Okay. Mhm.
had 2 years of experience with a company called SPS Commerce, so which is in Brampton. I worked as an AWS cloud engineer before. Now I'm currently working as a technical analyst in Scotiabank in automation team infra team.
That's it. So how was your journey? You started many years ago with I'll take few minutes of your time
No
for
problem, sir.
just for a feedback on you started with CIP, your Canada journey. Are you happy making a choice Canada?
Of course, definitely compared to sometimes I miss being in US, but definitely that is not. Definitely, this is a safer side for everyone because I've seen one of my friends. He's moving from US to Canada due to these status issues. So I'm peaceful here. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy with Canada.
It's a very peaceful country. There's
Yeah.
recently there's been a travel advisory, but again, we've been here for so many years. Every third person, especially in big cities, you see is an Indian immigrant, right?
Yeah.
And compared to the US, we don't really have much violence. Crimes happen
Mhm.
everywhere, but hate crimes and specifically, racial crimes, shootings, and all that, school
True.
shootings, we don't really have it. It's a very safe country, and I was just posted out there. So, your experience about like you started your path with study through CIP. So, how was your transition from study? How did you study and how did you manage your study and work here?
All right. So you must be knowing most of my journey. So I'll just start with my how I started with and which course I started with. I started with financial accounting course from York University, and as you know, I started with you from India. My journey started with you from India. So I started from York University, studied financial accounting, and after that, was interested in. I was in middle minded when I thought of opting for second year program. So if you remember, you helped me
Yes.
in coming out of it. So ultimately, eventually, I took the second program in Conestoga. So after that, I was till then I was working for different part-time. I mean, part-time jobs and all. I was working in different restaurants. So that was a bit harder time. So, but enjoyable too. And after that, we realized like what scarcity, labor scarcity they have in Canada. What is a Canadian market is up to, and based on that, I've cleared few certifications in IT, and from then I moved to migrated to IT into IT. And before moving into IT, I worked for a financial company as an FSR. And yep, I started my IT career like 2.5 year before. Yep. Now currently I'm settled down with IT profession and happy for what I'm now. And
That's
eventually
great.
I'm planning to get my family here. So honestly, to get your family and settling down in a different country, Canada would be the best place rather being in US. Uh, so yeah, I'm happy for that.
Yeah,
Only missing part is like I was in India when TR to PR is here, so that is the
you
only
will
concern I
get
have.
it. It's next month you will get your ITA. We
Yeah.
support our students extensively. Please reach out to Sandeep. I think you know Sandeep, right? From our team. So he's working in the evening shift. Sandeep
Mm-hmm.
will share you his number. And
All right.
if you need any help with express entry with the post ITA process, please reach out to
Mm-hmm.
me or Sandeep. I'll copy his
Sure,
number,
definitely.
and
Sure,
Sandeep is
definitely.
assistant and he helps with the entire process. Okay. And
All right.
congratulations. I'm very happy to see all the students, who have been through this journey. It is a pleasure to see all the students successful. Thank you very much for playing. One last advice, what would you advise all the prospective students who are in our Facebook group and all the prospective students who are planning to study, work, and live in Canada? Like what would be
Uh,
the
all
challenges
right.
and what would you advise them?
All right. So it's a friendly advice, though. It's up to you whether to take it or not. But it's like just calm down, settle down. It'll be little hard in the initial stages for sure. Eventually, you reach to the point which you want to be in. For trust me, once you pass through that first 1.5 year of your studies and that struggle, so it's worth doing it. That is all I can say. But
Yeah.
calm down, settle down. Don't stress yourself more.
Yes, I always say, except death, everything else can be resolved. There is no issue, like, and especially in Canada, there's no issue getting work, right? If you are willing to work hard, even if you work in
Exactly.
McDonald's, you still make $2,000, 3,000, right? That's enough
Exactly.
survival. So, but again, we are here to shoot the stars and make be successful. But again, it's not really an issue. So take care of your health and rest will with time. If you have proper
Once.
decisions, things will work out, especially when you have a 3-year postgraduate work permit. You can go slow. You don't really have to stress
Yes.
about not getting PR or the process on that. So, well, thank you very much, Vivek. Pleasure connecting and then talking to you as well. And thanks for your time. Do reach out to me or Sandeep. For all CIP students, you can call me 5 to 7 p.m. on my cell or connect with Sandeep in the evening. Okay.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for your time. See you later.
Pleasure. See you as well. Yeah. Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah. So guys, thanks for your patience. I just wanted to have a good feedback. We don't really do a lot of